Hey, welcome back to another episode of In the Community with Dr. Matt. And we're actually hanging out at the Georgetown Public Library today, and I'm joined by Val Keratin. So hello, Val.
Hello.
And she's actually going to share some information with the community with us today, and maybe you just introduce yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, what you're excited about, what gets you passionate. Because I know how basically we know each other through the Arts Center. And I'm always passionate about bringing the kids there come Christmas time at Glazed Expressions. And Val wanted to, share her passion with you today, and some more things that she's been working on as a fundraiser.
Okay.
Right. So did you want to start us off with a little introduction?
Sure.
Yeah.
So my name is Val Keratin, and I have been living in Georgetown for almost 30 years.
Wow.
So here we are at our newly renovated, or not so
new to me.
New to you.
Yeah.
Library. Encourage everybody to visit it. They have lots of cool events going on during the summer for grown-ups and for kids. In my spare time, I like to paint abstract, and I'm an aspiring writer, so I like to do that. I'm also an art instructor, kids and grown-ups, and that's kind of a little bit of a passion project of mine. I met Dr. Matt originally as a patient and have never left. So my whole family goes there for wellness as well. And I do believe that art is a part of wellness, in addition to things like chiropractic and eating well and exercising and all that good stuff that Dr. Matt tells us to do.
Oh, thanks for sharing. I appreciate that.
All right.
Yeah. So you mentioned a little bit, how can people find you, first of all? Because I know you have your own Instagram handle.
Yes. So I've just started a brand new business. It's called Bent Tree Arts. It is a little bit of a nod to our community in that if you were here in 2013,
end of 2013.
Yes, the
I
winter of
remember
2013 when we had the big giant ice storm. I had a beautiful tree in my front yard, and it was full of ice during that ice storm. It was almost bent to the ground, but it wasn't broken. So I always remember that tree as being kind of a tribute to when things get a little tough, you can always kind of spring back, and my tree did for a number of years. So so that's where that comes from.
Yeah. I didn't realize that. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Really good. So what else would you like to? You're obviously passionate about art and connecting with the community and looking after people. But what did you? I know you mentioned a fundraiser that you wanted to bring up today.
Yes, absolutely. Really excited to be participating in a fundraiser for a local family. Yeah. For those of you who don't know Kathryn Stewart, she is a 15-year-old girl who lives in our town. And I've known the family for a number of years as customers and just community events. Kathryn was diagnosed with neuroblastoma 10 years ago, and she's lived with it ever since. She and her family are going on some really cool adventures with her, and we have a fundraiser going. She also has a GoFundMe page, and you can look up her name in the GoFundMe.
What's the correct What's the correct spelling? Because I know I spelled it a couple of variations, so people know, so people can find it. All
right. So if you're searching for the GoFundMe page, we can maybe post some links at the end of. It's spelled Kathryn with a K, so Kathryn. Stewart Stewart. Again, we'll post the link so everybody can find it.
Yeah.
So it is a GoFundMe page that is administered by another one of our family members. So there's the goal is to hit her GoFundMe goal, which is $50,000. They're at just under 30,000 right now.
How much? Even since you brought that up a month and a half ago, wasn't it? Like 15?
Something like that.
Yeah. Wow. Good. Okay.
So there's been a great movement going on to get that going. In addition, we would like to invite the community to a fundraising event. It's on Tuesday, July 24th. It's hosted jointly by Glazed Expressions and In Spirit Center. So that's 61 and 65 Main Street South in the old downtown Georgetown. It starts at 5 p.m. and we are going to run it until no one comes. So
Awesome.
We're going to be there all evening. And what's going on with that? We just have a little bit of background noise here because we have some excited campers. So we're just going to, do we need to adjust that?
No, I think we should be okay.
Okay, awesome. All right.
So the 24th Tuesday night?
Yes, it's a Tuesday night. Starts at 5 p.m. We're going to have hot dogs starting at 5 o'clock. There's going to be a silent auction.
Okay.
We're going to have, In Spirit Center is having $20 psychic readings.
Okay,
so that's
cool.
from 5 to 8 p.m. only. And it's $20 for 20 minutes, which is a very cool thing. And we're also going to be doing pottery painting by donation.
Oh, wow.
And we're doing pottery smashing by donation.
So what's involved in the smashing?
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to have some pottery pieces.
Yeah.
And we have a local friend who's going to build us a giant slingshot.
Yeah.
And we're going to be doing target practice with our pottery pieces and the slingshot. So kind of fun.
And where are you setting this up?
And this is going to be in the back of Glazed Expressions at 65 Main Street South. So we're going to be doing that. We're going to have some 50-50 draws and all kinds of good stuff going on.
Good.
So, yeah.
So it sounds like a lot of fun. And that we're going to hopefully bridge the gap between where she's at now and go up to 50,000.
Hopefully, that's the goal.
And you described this to me as it's sort of a last chance to do some things that she's working on.
So the name of the GoFundMe page is called Finish Kathryn's Bucket List. Okay. So at 15, she's got a bucket list, unfortunately. And so time is of the essence as well. So we encourage you to sort of help out the family in any way you can. A lot of our local businesses are also helping out by sending in donations for our silent auction and penny raffle. So if there's any businesses out there who want to contribute, you can just DM Dr. Matt, or you can DM myself at Bentry Arts, and we can sort of participate and get some of that going as well.
Absolutely.
If you want to drop something off, you can drop it off down at either of In Spirit Center or Glazed Expressions.
Okay, neat. So you can feel free to direct message me, and I'll make sure you get in touch with the appropriate people. And then Val, you're at Bent_tree_arts.
That's correct.
Plural arts, yeah. Okay, cool. That's neat. So I would love to see you guys out there and enjoying it, whether in the community or if you're a business and would like to help out, we can go from there and get some donations.
Absolutely.
What else would you like to share? Is there anything else that you're working on? Particular, is it good luck to talk about your writing as a writer, or does it, promote writer's blocks? I don't know. Do you like to talk about it?
So when you've been in a community as long as I have, you actually are involved in a number of organizations. So I'm a member of the Georgetown Wordsmiths, which is basically a drop-in group. We meet courtesy of the Royal Academy of Arts, downtown Georgetown.
Wild
And so we meet there, and we are basically a place where if you're a beginner writer, you can check out what's involved with fiction or nonfiction writing. Cool. We also do a Q&A session every meeting, and we meet once a month. We're on hiatus right now for the summer, but we start up back in September. And something new for me is that I will be sort of getting my website together and starting to share some of my art as well. So,
good.
Yeah.
Our art and writing. So do you?
We'll see about the writing. That's a work in progress.
Do you usually publish it for yourself, or do you usually go online and put a PDF together? How do you do it?
There's a couple of ways that people can sort of express themselves. A lot of people get into creative writing because they're writing things like memoirs. So they want to leave something behind for their kids. So I have written a memoir that nobody will ever see, except for maybe the kids in my life. So. But there's other ways that you can sort of. Some people in our writers group themselves are actually published authors.
Neat.
And a couple of them they write full time.
Oh wow.
I write as kind of as a hobby, but I have I write mostly for self-expression, for kind of stress relief, and if I'm trying to get an idea out or something like that. So I generally write short stories and things. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thanks.
Is there anything else you'd like to share?
No, I think that's it. I appreciate you having me down to the library. And
it was a pleasure to have you.
Yeah. It was really fun. Thank you.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And so please, everyone, check out Kathryn Stewart Fundraiser. We'll post some links and go from there. It's coming up in a week and a half. Yeah. So we got to get on it and help her out, and we'll go from there. Otherwise, thanks for joining me today.
Okay. Thank you.
And I will see you guys soon. So have a great Thursday, and we'll see you guys later. Bye for now.
Cheers.